Hi there. Welcome to the Platinum demo for Final Fantasy 15. It's a thing.
It sure was a free thing that they put out for you to try some of the basic elements of this game. And
Also, hi, for the record, I'm Jet Grind. With me is God of War.
yeah, hey, I'm here.
And also still Yagi.
Hey, I'm also here.
So, we need to turn subtitles on immediately, because this demo has the exact same issues that the main game has.
Oh, it's not done?
Well, I meant sound-wise. Especially in this opening cutscene here. Also, I left the load times in because, unlike the full game, they're actually okay in here. And it gives us time to breathe.
Yeah. I played this demo once it came out, and I remember very little, other than you can sometimes turn into a crocodile.
Yep, that happens. Also, holy shit, this segment actually is trying to say something, but is impossible to tell because of how distorted everything is unless you have the subtitles.
So I'm actually... I will be honest regarding, like, my experience with Final Fantasy 15. I've played the main game all the way through, and I have seen, like, an episode of Brotherhood. Does this tie into anything, actually?
What is this place?
I think this happens during the intro to Kingsglaive, technically?
Yeah?
But I don't think you really need to watch anything else. Like, people say, oh, you need to watch Brotherhood and Kingsglaive. I didn't watch either of those until after I'd beaten the game. I got through fine.
Whoa!
So yes, it's a carbuncle, but it's a fucking fox thing with horrible ears. Gave us a phone.
Hey, wait!
That's just a fennec with fantasy cosplay glued to it.
So, the Platinum demo is weird. It's got these collectible crystals that I'm going to run around and collect as many of as I can, and also these plates that you can step on that do different things.
Yeah, the new Crash Bandicoot's looking fucking sweet.
Cortex is looking different than I remember.
I'm looking forward to X Dingo Dial.
Damn it. Anywho, the Platinum demo takes place 12 years before the game? Because you're like 8-year-old Noctis in his dreams, and you're trying to escape because I guess we're having a bad dream. Also, all these plates do different things, and oh my god! I just kind of sat here for a while because I noticed this.
Noctis commencing the jiggling.
Yeah, this opening segment is incredibly linear. Like, this is the only quote-unquote secret path I well, it's like one of 3, actually. The other one is a dead-end cave immediately across from this that I don't think I even went to. Nope, wait, I did. Look at all of this nothing.
So I forget, this came out after people could have already played some of what the main game actually is like, right? Like that episode Disguise.
Yeah, this came out post-episode Disguise. But this was free this was free for everybody. Episode Disguise was free for people who bought Type 0.
Yeah.
And only them.
For people who played Agito 13.
Yeah. Anywho, we got some weaponry? It makes a good noise.
Good. We're crossing over with Sonic the Hedgehog now.
Shit, it does make the same sound as the hammering has, doesn't it? Also, I don't know why the frame rate died there, because it died in the game too. Anywho, let's not go where our dream guide told us to. Because now we can go visit a different friend.
Yeah, a friend.
They're in our dreams. They must be a friend. That's a character we definitely will not see in the main game.
A very powerful noodle.
We will be seeing a lot of noodles in the main game.
Yeah, if this was Gladio's dream, it would just be all about that.
Just on top of a giant cup noodle.
Well, I guess that's spoilers for Gladio's character, I guess.
Oh no. They'd we learn in like 2 episodes, tops, maybe. Also, I kind of like this loaded screen background image a lot. I kind of wish there was a way to get it as like a wallpaper.
Maybe it'll be on the Steam version. Because
Yeah,
I bought that Okami HD and it came with just a bunch of wallpapers.
Anywho, we're here now. I don't know if this is an area you can go to in the main game, because I'm pretty certain everything else is made up of recycled assets.
Maybe a room from Alticia or something. But is Alticia the island? I don't know.
Yeah.
The names of the cities, even though there's only like 3 of them. I still don't remember them.
Also, I meant to go change out my equipment, and I paused the game like an idiot. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, what the hell did these things do? Oh.
Hey, Noctis, have a bomb.
Noctis is confirmed a terrorist now.
I have said this not on recording before, but now that this is the recording, I feel like this was like Square Enix thinking, can we get away with Toy Story for the other game that we're developing?
Yeah, I never played Kingdom Hearts, but this gave me some weird Kingdom Heart vibes, as strange as that may sound.
So I'm just trying to figure out what I can and can't do in the car.
Well, you can clip through carbuncles, so...
You can clip through his tail. You can't go through its legs.
God, Carbuncle is such an awful name for that creature.
We get to name it after the demo is done.
Oh,
We'll
no.
get to that. So technically you're just supposed to go on top of that table, but there's so much more content we can be exploring. Also, I literally could not dodge that attack that I got hit by because I was staring at the table. The game removed my ability to do things. So the combat in the Platinum demo is a little, quarter-baked.
Yeah.
It's kind of why I just use this hammer, because it knocks them down and it does the most damage.
Yeah, the sword. The sword didn't seem to have any benefits because it hit fast, but the hammer just completely eclipses it with DPS.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that sword does, like, in the time the hammer would hit, it does more damage. I do eventually realize the combo is knocked down with the hammer and then hit with the sword. But for the most part, you're better off just, like, opening with the hammer. But at the same time, I don't think Platinum demo strats are a thing anybody cares about. On the wild side, the cutting edge, Slayer secrets.
We do know for sure that this isn't Gladio's house, because there aren't cup noodles everywhere.
There is crab and fish crackers, though, so it's probably Ignis's.
Yes, Ignis is a 7 copy of the same magazine built into a tower.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, there must be stuff over there. But I can't hit that plate. Oh, there's another one over there, and it looks like it's lit up, so I'm just gonna go over to that plate. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da, damn it.
Light reflection, fuck you.
I just kind of stopped while I was there because I was just so mad. Don't worry though, I'm kind enough to cut to the place we're going. Oh boy, there's bigger enemies here.
Now that they're bigger, I can just tell that they're the goblin model, but they made them blue for some reason.
Yeah.
Because all monsters and dreams are blue. Did you not know that, Cognolore?
Well, I've played Kingdom Hearts, and they tend to be like black or gray, or a
Occasionally,
lot
like-
of colors.
Yeah, I was gonna say occasionally the rainbow. So, if I remember correctly, oh, okay, there we go. I was about to get mad at myself. So I'm just gonna change time again, and I'm just gonna need y'all to shut up for a second. It did not go as planned.
Yeah, these toy cars are well, they've basically got all the force of a toy car.
Yeah. Also, the handling in these cars is garbage.
Yeah, just
Yep.
like the real car.
Oh.
Like, spoilers for the Regalia in the main game. Though again,
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get to that in like episode 1. But it drives like shit.
Yeah, it turns like a truck. Also, I just kind of wanted to take a quick look at those cards because those are recycled assets from Final Fantasy 13 too.
Oh, excellent.
Good.
Yep. You can tell because they have the little C logo on them. And I'm just like, oh man, there's more cars over here.
And it makes sense because this used to be Final Fantasy Versus 13. What a great title. I'm glad they fucking got rid of it.
So, at the point I'm going in here, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, why am I doing this? Why am I just going through everything?
I mean, when I played this demo, this was the room I spent the most time in because it just felt like this. It was just kind of fun to explore this huge room as a tiny little man.
Yeah, just a bit. It's very Toy Story, as said earlier.
Yeah.
This is also where the majority of the demo content is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this sucks. You don't even do any damage.
It's better than in the main game where if you get near an enemy, you stop the car and get out. Like, that's actually better here than it is.
Yeah, just a bit. Also, I guess I should point out you do lose a crystal every time you get hit, which is a really weird mechanic. Mostly because, like, those crystals just ain't a thing in the slightest in the main game.
So they
Also, no, I'm trying to fight this guy, damn it! Get back here, get back here! There we go. Also, I do kind of like that Kid Noctis seems to have the exact same animations as adult Noctis, just put on a kid body. That's what we call good reusing of assets.
They decided not to fix what wasn't broken and just did not develop from a 12-year-old.
Also, yes, I needed to grab all of those.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I've seen you miss like 4 already, so I don't know why it became important now.
Because I probably didn't notice them. Also, there's just nothing here. But I did notice this Uncle Randall's root beer. I am legitimately surprised, considering the incredible amount of marketing that this game got, that they didn't try to release some kind of drink for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did just run up the Coleman brand forks.
Shit, were they Coleman brand?
They are.
Oh my
You can
god,
see
they
it.
are! Also, I'm trying to jump on top of this bottle so I can get that crystal, but then I just grab it, so,
Maybe they could have run something like the Monster Hunter World Cafe and just had a all-you-can-eat buffet of cup noodles.
Also, at this point, I'm just like, wee, I'm having fun, I'm a kid.
Uh-oh.
Just standing on them does some weird things to the physics. Oh, shit.
Yeah, the physics on these blocks are quite interesting.
So based on this demo, you can assume that Final Fantasy 15 is targeting the 4 to 5 year old market.
Yeah, this demo kind of gives you a bad idea of what the tone of this game is.
Well, until the end of the demo, and then you realize that the tone of the game is whiplash, which is completely accurate to the main game.
Also, I'm still having fun, and I'm like, no, I'm not falling down again. Screw that. How many copies of this one magazine do you have, kid? Jeez. So, let's sneak attack this guy. I don't know if that actually would have stopped them from seeing me, but I thought it was funny. Also, I guess we press that and we get a magic. I don't like using magic in Final Fantasy 15. It's really awkward to use.
Oh, I never used it except when I had to. But that's
Yeah.
to my understanding, it is actually good. I just never bothered to equip it.
Yeah, I always heard people say that they never enjoyed magic in this game.
Because it's got, remember what the fireworks was, where, you had to stop and start aiming in this weird radius? That is exactly what the magic is.
The magic is the bomb system from The Witcher, which is an odd choice for a Final Fantasy game.
Also, there's our, exit. No, wait. No, what am I doing? What? Bad news. I think we have accidentally stopped the demo. Also, I just noticed that you can still hear them, crumbling around.
Also, what are you talking about? The fun never stops in the Final Fantasy 15 Platinum demo.
Rest in peace, Noctis. Inceptioned yourself with building blocks.
So now we get to go visit Alticia, and I think that it is a demo exclusive area, because I don't remember it being in the base game or the DLC at all. Which is fun, I guess? I don't know.
Moderately enjoyable.
You can really tell that this demo is also just kind of a tech demo.
Yeah.
So hey, look at this cool weather we can do.
This is tech demo the area, because all the pads here are turn into a creature or make the weather different.
I think I forgot to do any of the creature stuff because I kind of went off the beaten path. Because I was just like, you know what, I want to show off as much of this area as I can. And then I got to the exit, and my thought was, actually, no, I don't. Let's just finish this.
I mean, it would have been nice to see shitty alligator rockets.
There is no reason to turn into a creature in this. It does nothing.
Also, oh my god, the area of effect attack on this hammer sucks.
Also, you
If these
can't-
enemies that...
Sorry,
Go ahead.
you can't turn into creatures in the main game.
Yeah, it's so weird.
So it's such a pointless thing to have in this demo.
I mean, between the tiny Noctis and the transformation thing, I think one of the guys working on this was just trying to work out some of their fetish stuff, and we were stuck in for the ride.
No, it's not a Final Fantasy 13 game anymore. The fetish stuff is very not in this game to that extent anymore.
Yeah, there's no Chocolina in this game.
We do have Cindy though.
I'll take Cindy over the Chocobo lady in a bikini. Also, for why this AoE attack kind of sucks, a lot of the enemies in this area really love to jump around, and if you are an inch off of the ground, you dodge that attack.
Good.
Also, I guess I could have broken those boxes, but who cares at this point? Also, yay, more magic. That does something? I can't...
You got a loot
Oh,
box.
great.
There you go, more fireworks.
Yeah, we get more fireworks. And that just resummons those enemies over there. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll go fight those again. The combat in this demo is fun.
At least the things in this demo die pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, also, that second hammer you get is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now we have to run down the world's longest hallway.
Oh, welcome to the Overlook Hotel, Noctis.
So I stop here because this text always trips me up. I always think it's going to go way longer than it does. Oh, I could have kept running. Also, I stop here and don't touch the loading zone until I continue moving because I thought the loading zone was earlier than it was.
Alright, we're at the one part of the game where it actually plays like the game.
Yeah. Also, this area is kind of neat. It's the only time we'll see the Citadel in the main game.
No, we see it
Yeah.
briefly.
Well, I mean, like, in an explorable sense.
Yeah, not just in a cutscene.
I really like the aesthetic of the Citadel.
Yeah, I kind of like the aesthetic of Final Fantasy 15 in general. Also, oh no, the carbuncle got wrecked.
Eat shit, Cowboy.
I think that's a cut line from Kingdom Hearts 3.
This one will protect you through your darkest
Also, this is just a Kingdom
dreams.
Hearts cutscene now.
But remember, Noct, in the world of your dreams, you are king.
And now we do the anime power-up.
I'm not afraid.
And turn into an adult for some reason.
He's metamorphosized as the anime Bishi.
So, the combat in this section is a little better, but it's still got some issues. For instance, you can't really dodge.
Also, they decided to make your one combat that you could do in this demo against an Iron Giant, which isn't fun to fight in this or the main game, so...
Yeah, just
Yeah, when I played this, I merely got all this happened to me, basically.
also, I guess you can warp flee, but that's not a thing in the main game, so I keep forgetting to do it. Look at... I wasn't even in the range of that.
Yeah, this guy has some generous impulses.
They fixed it a bit in the main game, thankfully, but yeah, this segment's just not great. Ugh. Also, you need to hit 2 buttons to do a counter in the demo. In the main game, they just kind of simplified it to one. Ouch. Ouch.
Trying to use magic there.
Yeah. It's time for us to do the magics.
He was very polite about that.
Yeah. Oh, I see you're gonna use a magic. Let me just stand here for you, buddy. Is that a cure? Oh no, it's not a cure! Also, that's a good zoom in on our destination.
The trash
Destination, the hazard trash can.
So I decided to take a run over here. Because like I said, this is the only time you get to explore this area. So I thought it would be kind of neat to just take a look at the outside of the area. And there's nothing going on.
It's like a Payday 2 map.
Yeah, just a bit.
There are a lot of those like circles on the ground. I kind of don't get why they put so many in when most of them do nothing.
Well, you can actually, if you collect enough crystals, then you can activate them.
Ah.
It's really boring, so...
I don't go to it because why would I? But there is a plate you can kind of see in the distance, which just resummons the level or the Iron Giant. But instead of being level 3, it's now level 15, and you have access to the Armiger.
Yeah, and you can actually get to do some more interesting combat. I think it also lets you do warp strikes and stuff.
Yep. But at this point, I just wanted out.
Oh, we're gonna see enough of warp strikes in the Armiger because it's the way the game works. So
Yeah.
Thanks.
it's like
See
complaining
you.
we're not gonna get enough of the attack command.
Also, I like Kid Noctis's sneakers.
His not Converse.
So, at this point,
Wait.
we get to name the carbuncle,
remember
but I
your name
forgot,
now.
or the keyboard doesn't show up in the, the keyboard doesn't show up in the recording, so I had to cut, but, we did get a glimpse of us naming the carbuncle John Carbuncle.
Would you
But,
like to order the game? No.
No.
Oh, fuck that.
And when we do return to the main menu, if I remember correctly, it's nighttime to signify, oh, you finished it. But yeah, that's the platinum demo. It's not great. I can't wait to do the main game.
It's better than
Yeah.
the Resident Evil 7 demo.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Anywho, tune in next time for the actual game.
Right. See you next time.
Later, folks.